Hello everyone. Here we will see the explanation of Looking for a Cousin on a Swing, written by A.K Ramanujan. If you did not subscribe my channel, please subscribe for more videos like this. Let's get started. A.K Ramanujan, full name Attipet Krishnaswamy Ramanujan, born 16th March 1929, Mysore. Died 13 July 1993, United States. Ramanujan was a poet, scholar, professor, translator, and playwright who wrote in both English and Kannada. This poem, Looking for a Cousin on a Swing, is taken from the Striders in the year of 1966. The poem is a lyric without any rhyme scheme. The poet, though living in a distant country, constantly remembers the country in his birth and the various members of his family. In the words of Parthasarathi, the family is one of the central metaphors with which he thinks. Looking for a cousin on a swing relates a woman's first taste of romantic excitement. As a young child, while sitting on a swing and climbing a tree with her slightly older cousin, this woman felt an intense crush. Here she says, "We were too young, we were too innocent about it." Years later, she pursues the same intense emotions in her adult love life and still tries to be innocent about it. But the poem hints that neither the innocence nor the intense feeling of childhood can ever fully be recaptured. At the age of 4 or 5, a woman sat down on a communal swing, and her male cousin, who was then 6 or 7 years old, sat down on the same swing. Each time the swing went this way or that, she sensed his body in a way that touched the very depths of her feeling. When we were done, she recalled, she climbed a tree together. The tree wasn't huge, but it was fully leafy, like a fig tree. And we explored our crash in a way that was quite innocent. The main theme of this poem is the intensity of first love. A.K. Ramanujan's Looking for a Cousin on a Swing contrasts a woman's memory of every young love with her adult quest to recapture that feeling. At age of 4 or 5, the woman sat on a swing with her slightly older cousin and felt the first stirring of romance. Though their explorations were very innocent, the woman has spent her adult life chasing that first feeling of love across various cities. The poem implies that this effort, while romantic, is in some sense hopeless. Try as they might, adults can never fully regain the dramatic, longing intensity of first love. The poem illustrates through one woman's experience how childhood crushes can be both innocent and extremely intensive. In her adult love life, the woman tries to hold on to that innocent passion and wonder, but it no longer comes naturally and no longer can, the poem suggests. These days, the woman looks for a swing in a metaphorical sense. The next theme is innocence, experience, and sexual awakening. Looking for a cousin on a swing links sexual awakening with the loss of what society calls innocence. The excitement in the woman and her cousin shares as young children, climbing a tree and playing at romance, recalls the biblical myth of Eden, like Adam and Eve, losing innocence and paradise in the fall swoop, in the sense sexual awakening. The woman in the poem finds that her newfound awareness of desire represents the beginning of the end of her innocence. Initially, the poem frames the woman's sexual awakening as innocent, a joyous discover in a kind of childhood paradise. Her sudden desire for her cousin takes place in a tree, which symbolically recalls the myth of Eden and the forbidden tree of knowledge. She compares this tree to a fig tree, perhaps evoking the forbidden fruit of the biblical tree. She doesn't say what she and her cousin did, only that we were very innocent about it. While possibly forbidden by adults, their exploration was enjoyable and harmless. Yet, as soon as this innocence turns to experience and becomes self conscious, it's lost, like Adam and Eve eating from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Also, a metaphor about sexuality. The episode in the tree swing marks the end of total innocence. Thereafter, no experience of desire will be quite as surprising of unself conscious. If you like my explanation, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.